In the meantime, a special city council meeting is happening now in Oakland, all in the middle of all the chaos surrounding the federal raid on the mayor's home. City leaders are also racing to address a budget crisis.
Yeah, it's been nearly 1 week since the FBI's search of Mayor Sheng Thao's home threw the city into turmoil. The mayor, meanwhile, back in public today. We spotted her at the MTC Commission meeting in San Francisco this morning. She left that meeting early, and an aide came to retrieve her things.
And the city council needs to pass the mayor's budget proposal by the end of the week. It relies on the sale of the city's half of the Coliseum site, all to avoid major job cuts and service reductions. But the council is now working on a backup plan in case that all falls through. Wilson Walker explains that could mean some painful choices.
I also want to make it very clear that the item in front of us is about the purchase and sale agreement for this project for future economic development at the Coliseum. Our budget item is a separate item that we will discuss on Friday.
This was not the official budget discussion, but it certainly involved a big piece of it. Without the Coliseum land sale, city officials are now considering an alternative budget contingency that would declare a kind of financial emergency, cutting some $60 million, freezing 78 police positions and 5 fire companies.
So basically, it's almost impossible for a city council to support those things. But I suppose if the Coliseum deal isn't real or falls through, I don't know what choices they have.
Former city manager Dan Lindheim says the real budget problems are systemic, namely a reliance on parcel transfer taxes, and the one-time relief of the Coliseum sale is a kind of Band-Aid.
And I don't begrudge using the Coliseum money if it's part of a plan to buy time and we're going to do X, Y, and Z moving forward. But if you're just going to balance the budget by selling the Coliseum and not do anything else, then you're just kicking the can down the road a year, and then you're in a real disaster a year from now.
By way of a purchase and sale agreement with a purchase price of $105 million, with at least $60 million received in this next fiscal year.
City staff said these sale negotiations are continuing every single day, but there's no timetable, and there are more questions about how the payments would be delivered.
And so what I'd like to know, based on what we've heard, is that, you know, on the first escrow deposit, you're only going to get XYZ. On the second one, you get this amount. On the third one, you get that amount.
There may be multiple payments that satisfy the 60 or more, but that's all subject to negotiation. That is ongoing right now, and the ordinance delegates to the city administrator the ability to get to those fine point details.
Members of the African American Sports and Entertainment Group were on hand, but they too offered no time frame for a deal.
There's an opportunity for us to create jobs, to create something new, to create opportunity for the most impacted communities in our city. And so we're very much supportive of it and hope that you will vote for it.
I asked Ray Bobbitt directly whether or not they would get this deal worked out in time for Oakland to know what it means for the budget. He said he did not have an answer for that, and the other questions he just couldn't talk about because of the negotiations. City budget's supposed to be done by Friday, but City Council discussed giving itself an additional 5 possible days to work things out. The city says it needs the first $15 million to stave off those budget cuts by the 1st of September. Whether or not that is going to happen, that is now anyone's guess.